Hello and welcome to AST 111. In this video, we're going to cover how to prepare to access MindTap. So what is MindTap? MindTap is your ebook, your study tools, and your homework assignments that will be necessary for completion of this course. So throughout the course, you're going to find links that will take you out to the specific chapter and review. You'll find all that material under course content, which will be accessible after you've passed this initial syllabus check and MindTap check phase of the course, right? Within each week, there'll be a link out to the specific chapter that's being studied in that week, and then also a quick summary of what's being covered in that particular chapter. We'll cover all of that in a future video, and I'll show you how to take the assignments and where to find the assignments and other resources that are available to you within the MindTap platform. But for this video, let's just stay on making sure that our browser is configured correctly. Now, when you're launching MindTap from within a Blackboard course, the most important thing to be aware of is that you have to disable your browser's pop-up blocker. Very important, because if you don't do that, the program will literally not launch, right? MindTap pops up as a new program once you click on the link, and if the pop-up blocker is turned on, that will fail. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is take care of that. You can do so by clicking on this link right here, and this will take you out to a page that will tell you how to disable your browser's pop-up blocker. So here, just choose whatever browser that you're using and then follow along with the instructions. As a kind of best practice, we always recommend that you work with either Chrome or Firefox as your primary browser. Blackboard also encourages the same thing, right? So even if you're a Mac user, try to stick with Chrome and or Firefox as the browser that you use. A second tip too is don't have 1,000 tabs open while you're trying to get in MindTap. Okay, try to keep things just focused to what you're working with. You can go ahead and do it, but those are just, once again, some best practices. Next, you'll also want to make sure that your browser is fully configured. You can test your browser by clicking on that link there. That will take you out to a page where you can see, is everything good to go, or do I have a potential problem? Now, pop-up blockers, that will for sure shut you down. Everything else may hinder performance, right? So it's just a good idea to go out here, check your browser. If something has a red exclamation point, let's say third-party cookies, simply Google that term. How do I enable third-party cookies in Chrome? And you should quickly learn how to enable that particular feature and thereby achieve an optimal experience with MindTap. Okay, once you've gotten through that, guys, that's it. Your browser is good to go. We're ready to move on to the next video where we'll talk about registration. One final tip, if for any reason things are like MindTap is acting slow or it just appears gummed up, the easiest remedy to that is just to clear out your browser's history. And in order to figure out how to do that, you can read here about where to go in your browser to clear out the history, or once again, just Google that. But clearing out the history and restarting everything fixes about 99% of the problems you'll ever encounter with MindTap. If it goes beyond that, it's probably a good time to contact Cengage Technical Support. In order to do so, you have two primary methods. The first is to just give us a call at 800-354-9706. We are open 24/7. The later hours are more for registration issues, while normal business hours, Eastern time, are primarily for like the technical issues where we have to get an engineer. Once again, the vast majority of issues are typically just getting into MindTap, which hopefully this video has helped you understand what to do. So you can give us a call if you would like. Also, at the bottom of this page here, we also have a link out to Cengage Technical. So if you click on this link, what will happen is it'll open up a new tab where you can fill out a tech support ticket. We prefer you do it that way just because it gives our agents like advanced information before they reach out to you, so they know what to address. And in doing so, you'll also receive a case ID, which is really useful to have on hand as well. But if it's an emergency or you just want to go ahead and give us a call, you certainly can do so using that number right there. And that concludes our video about MindTap preparation and browser configuration. Once again, any problems or questions, please reach out to Cengage Technical Support. They'll be happy to assist you, but you should have everything that you need in order to proceed to our next module, which is account creation and MindTap registration.